most people have already stopped going to the gym, stopped eating healthy, and are probably already dreading the rest of the 11 months and however many days left that are 2023. But I am already looking forward to whatever this year has to hold. I know a new year can be kind of unsettling for some people and kind of a reminder of how we always have things that we have to do, or just life in general, tax season, insurance, and all that stuff, especially if you're over 25, you don't have a proper support system, you don't know what you're doing, and that brings me to exactly why I have sat down and really gave it some thought to figure out what it is that I want to do for this year especially. We have our first baby on the way. We're going to find out the gender, which is actually why I have that cute, not so cute, but cute box from Amazon. We bought what is it called? A football. It's not like a real football, but it looks like a football. And when you kick it, somebody who is in charge of knowing the gender of the baby puts the designated colored powder in there, and whenever you kick it, everybody sees whether or not the baby is a boy or a girl. And I got some gel polish, but you don't care about that. You probably care more about the baby, which I do too anyway. I just got the polish so that I can get free shipping, which honestly I probably could have just not done that, but I needed more colors in my what's the word? Can't think of the word right now. Pregnancy brain is very, very real. I was inspired by Allison, if you know who she is on YouTube. I've been watching her for a while now, and she's a huge inspiration for me when it comes to doing certain things around my home or just life as a whole. Look who decided to get up. We have a ladybug problem.
A ladybug problem?
Yeah, there's one in the covers. There's one up here somewhere crawling on, like right up there. And then there's one right there on the blinds. And there is one still playing in the lampshade and one that is in the bed somewhere. So the one that's been in the bed, I left it there because honestly I thought it was cute, so don't crush it because it's kind of cute and you're really close to it. I think they like it because it's like nice and warm in here. I was gonna open the door, so hopefully it'll like...
Yeah, they can cuddle with us, too.
I don't want to cuddle with them. What do you want to do today?
Spend some time with you.
Spend some time with me?
Yeah.
Doing what?
We can go to the movies.
You wanna go to the movies? Ooh.
Anything else?
I was thinking about that. That's
you
what you want to see, Avatar?
Yeah. What? We don't have to see Avatar. Doing some coffee though.
I know you do. I saw you went at like 6:35 in the morning.
You didn't see that though.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
I did. You did not want to get up today.
Huh?
You did not want to get up today.
I did.
Oh look, there goes the other one. It's crawling.
It might jump in your nose while you sleep. Oh, my pretty boo-boo. The camera on you very nicely.
It's on me very nicely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That shirt fits you very nicely.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And then we It's okay. There you go. That's where it goes. There you go.
Thank you.
We'll go to the movies.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
That got very chaotic very quickly, so unintentionally. But I'm gonna do this very quickly because now we have a date tonight, which just amazingly segues into our 2023 goals, at least for me. My husband and I share some of these goals, but most of them are centered around me because we actually took the time to sit down and like think of like a word of the year. I thought of initiative and It's literally right here, intention. Because one of my horribly toxic traits is dissociating and just going through the motions while I do things, which is another reason why I really wanted to come up with some goals, because a girl wants to be organized, okay? I am a wife, I am now a mother, and I just can't go through life just going through the motions of things. So one of my first goals I want to do, I should just talk slow. That should be one of my goals for this year, is to speak more slowly. But I'm trying to hurry up and get done, because when he gets out, he wants to go get coffee. I'm probably not gonna get any coffee, but I definitely want to go with him because he's been sleeping all day because he was working all night. One of my goals that I'm very excited about is starting a container garden. I've already ordered some seeds for jalapenos, as well as some Maverick geranium flowers, one in orange and one in red. They are so beautiful, and I cannot wait to see how they grow, because like the research that I've done for them so far, it seems as though I just have to wait until it's closer to spring for the flowers. But for the jalapenos that I bought for the seeds, I have to start germinating them now. So I'm gonna check the mail after this. Actually, one of my other goals is to take walks outside. It's cold right now, or at least it's cold today. It'll probably be cold for another couple of days, but when it's not cold and Texas weather isn't being bipolar, I want to be outside more. I miss just that feeling of the sun kissing my face and fresh air. Things have been so crazy the past couple of years. People don't want to go outside. People don't want to go do stuff. But I've always been the girl that's always been, I said always way too many times, but I've always been the girl that's been outside, barefoot, running around, playing in the dirt, getting dirty, just enjoying nature. And I feel like that is something that I miss. Like, I miss it a lot. And it's something that I've lost since getting older and trying to figure out how to adult. But it's something I definitely want to implement more, especially since we have a child on the way. I want them to go outside. I don't want an iPad kid. One of my other goals is exercising 3 times a week. It's also very good for you to exercise if you are pregnant. I've read and seen that it's better for birth, as well as preparing your body for your baby and, of course, birth. But it goes hand in hand, because if you're preparing for birth and it's reducing the chances of tearing and reducing the labor time and making it easier to push, then it'll be easier for you to heal and also be more in shape for your baby and other things of that nature. I'm still looking into certain things like that to prepare for childbirth and our baby. But I have, another 5 months and some change to go, so I'm not like stressing it. I'm also not stressing it, period, because there's no like one handbook to go by when it comes to motherhood. So those are my thoughts. Taking time to get ready every day is something that I've been working on implementing more into my life, but it's also something that I need to focus on, because I have had a bad habit of just throwing something quickly on and calling it a day. Right now, I can't fit any of the jeans that I used to own or that I currently own. They're all a size 0. Right now, I don't know what size I am, but that's okay, because my husband has so graciously went out of his way to come with me on this journey and just invest in my new legging and sweatpants habit and the other pants, because I'm not even going to entertain denim jeans right now, at least not for another couple months, or not another couple. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. I'm not really into the maternity jeans with the band. Maybe if I find some that look cute and don't completely turn me off, I don't know. But that support band, it just throws me off a lot. And it's crazy because like some people look at me and they don't think I'm even pregnant, and they say I don't look pregnant. But when I go to try to put something on in the beginning of the day, I definitely feel pregnant. Another goal of mine is to write more. I used to write all the time, but like I don't know, so just the way the ebbs and flows of life have gone lately, I haven't made the time to write as much as I would like to. I have recently because it's something I've been trying to implement more. However, it's definitely something that I have been struggling with doing more of, and I want to do more of it because I thoroughly enjoy it. Just whether it be small poems, small stories, my thoughts for the day, lists, to-do lists, grocery lists, whatever, research. I like writing. I just want to write more. I need to take more pictures and videos. Yes, that is a goal because my goal last year was to be more in the moment, but I was so in the moment of things that I would forget to take pictures and videos so that I can look back on these moments and be like, oh, like I shared a memory on my Snapchat today, if people even still use that, but I shared a memory on mine today from 2-3 years ago. And both of them were just a picture of my husband when he was just my boyfriend. I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, not that that's a problem, but I want to have pictures and videos. I remember being a child and my mom had so many pictures and videos of us when we were younger. But as we got older, there were less pictures and videos. And in that moment that I realized that, said that is not what I want. I want to be able to look throughout the years and see the change, see the emotions that happen throughout certain moments and things of that nature. I feel like I'm losing light. We're just gonna do that as a precaution. I want to have more fun in the kitchen. Not that I don't, I definitely do. But since my mom didn't really cook much growing up and I don't really have much experience or knowledge in the kitchen, or at least I didn't at first, now I do, but or at least I have more than I used to. One of my goals is to have more fun in the kitchen while experimenting in the kitchen, while trying new things, whether it be canning or preserving or baking or just cooking, learning new knife skills, learning new other skills, period, in the kitchen. I just want to have fun in the kitchen without stressing whether or not the thing that I make will be good. Individual Bible studies and spending more time in my Bible, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, but I do go to Bible studies, like small groups. However, I feel like you can't just do that one time a week and expect to grow with God like that. You have to spend more time by yourself alone, set time out every day to cultivate a better relationship with our Heavenly Father. Because if you don't, you're gonna seek Him, of course, and of course He's gonna be there, but it's going to be harder to differentiate what is His voice and what is your own. One that I have been doing better at is no phone 30 minutes before bed. The screen time, I have my screen time on my phone. Mine has gone down significantly since I've been trying to be more intentional. Word of the year with how I spend my time. So I can't remember the research behind it, but there have been studies where they have shown that the lights that come from our phone screens and stuff like that, like TVs, computers, they do something to our brain to where it makes it harder to go to sleep whenever you want to go to sleep, which is part of why I have these blue light glasses. I have blue light glasses because I have a sensitivity to light, period. But blue lights are what help. I cannot remember exactly what it is, but they help with reducing whatever the light is in the phone screen that keeps you from being able to go to sleep. It reduces that if you wear the blue light glasses. Like the harm that it does some kind of reduction. I wish I could better quote that, but I can say at least it's helped for me, reducing the screen time as well as having blue light glasses. Both of those hand in hand. They are a great team. Experimenting with color. One of my favorite colors is pink. But other than that, I just wear neutrals and pink. And pink is kind of a neutral, so I guess I can't even really say that that's like experimenting. But I have been experimenting a little bit more lately with color. I like to say that I do like other colors because I love all the colors of the rainbow. Like, it's even hard for me to say that pink is my sole favorite color, but I have a lot of pink things. So if you were to look at me, you would probably think my favorite color is just pink. But it's not. More greens, more yellows, more oranges, more reds, more blues, more purples, more, I don't know what I missed. I don't know what I missed, but you know, all the colors, because I'm very famous for just throwing on some type of brown, some type of pink, and a white or a black. And that's kind of boring. A creative date night. Tonight's not going to be creative. However, you know, we're going to the movies, so I'm not going to complain. But I don't know, like going out of my way to make sure we have a picnic in the park or something else. Because a picnic in the park is my next creative date night idea, but the weather has not coincided with that yet. So whenever the weather permits, that's going to be our first one, but it's something I want to implement every month. I also want to spend more time with friends. Visiting the library, nothing beats an actual physical copy of a book. I have an e-reader, I have no idea where it's gone, but nothing beats a physical book. I have several books that I'm already like starting to read or have read, but when I go to the library, of course, it makes it easier to be able to explore before I commit to buying one. I want to get up early more often, but being pregnant is kind of hard. I can't commit to one time. As long as it's before noon, I'm happy. This heat is killing me. 1 second. Oh, Vinny! Oh, come here. Turner. Mer. Hey. Okay. I want to do my. She's about to jump on the bed. Okay. Don't touch it, please. I'm almost done. Vinny. No. I want to also read 15 books. I'm on my first one of the 15 so far. It's called Kingdom Impact by Putnam. I can't remember his last name, but his initials are P and P. It's a great book so far. I cannot complain, but not that all the books have to be Christian leaning. However, I am working on growing my relationship with God and bettering my faith. So a lot of my books that I have on hand lean more towards bettering my relationship and understanding Christ a little bit more, just because I've only been a Christian for a year. I'm just hoping that Vinny does not touch my stuff right now. She's acting like she wants to be a good tutor, but you never know whether or not they actually want to be a good tutor. One really big goal that I have is to evaluate every month, like how the previous month went. So of course, January we're kind of like getting into the swing of things, so there's not too much to evaluate on, but honestly there kind of is. Once I evaluate, that will help me gauge how to better, more properly plan out how to go about the next month, which is how I feel I'll be able to better execute these goals for the rest of the year. My next goal that I have written down is to start my Etsy that I've been wanting to do. My husband keeps asking me when I'm going to record a video, when I'm going to upload a video, and then when I'm going to start my Etsy and stuff like that, because he knows these are things that I've been wanting to do, but a lot of times I get in my own head and stop myself, or I don't make the time for it properly because I'm so busy like doing other things that I kind of just like, I'll get to it. But with that I'll get to it mentality, I will never get to it. So with me finally getting seeds for the container garden, I know that's like, probably did not expect me to say that, but it goes hand in hand with that, because I wanted to start my garden last year, but it was around what people would consider to be the harvest time, so it wouldn't have been a good time for me to start. I could have, but it probably would have been more difficult. So I wanted to wait until closer to spring, which is right about now. With Etsy, I wanted to wait till I was in a good place where I knew I could mentally as well as like physically balance everything I had going on, because I also really wanted to start it up again once I found out I was pregnant, like right around that time. And I didn't have any energy around that time. So now is a greater time than never. One other thing that I want to do is keep up with a recipe binder, my recipe binder, because I bought one a couple months ago and I have not put anything in it yet. I bought the tabs for it for like breakfast, lunch, dinner, soups, breads, desserts, things of that nature. I don't remember all the tabs on it, but I want to have a binder full of recipes that we have tried and that we like, so that it could potentially be passed around in the family. Because I didn't get that, and I would have loved to have that, something to go off of. It's literally the blind leading the blind over here. However, my husband loves my cooking, so I must be doing something right. My last goal that I have written down that I am sharing with you all, the many or the few, is to declutter consistently, because that is one of the things that will honestly make or break you. At least I feel like your home kind of dictates how you are. So if your home is messy, it might be a little messy up in here, and if it's clean, then it'll probably be a little clean here, unless you're just a neat freak by nature, and then, you know, it's chaotic up in here, but it looks great everywhere else. However, personally, I feel better whenever I know I have cleaned up and everything is decluttered and in its place, and I can just think better. I literally feel better whenever my space is clean. I had a brain fart. These are my goals for the year. They may not be the same for you, because my goal has been since I was young to have a simple life, be a wife, be a mother, and just enjoy my life with my family. I want to be the woman that I would have loved to be around growing up. So I'm setting the example, and I really admire the woman that makes sure her family is good, her house is good, her friends are good, and she cooks great meals from home that her family loves, and her home is cozy, which is another one of my goals. But I don't need to go into that because that's very self-explanatory. So I hope I don't fall off the chair, for one, that whether you are striving for slow living like myself, or you're a go-getter, boss babe, whatever, I don't know how you ended up here, but you know, if that's what you want to do, you do you, boo. I hope I'm not speaking too quietly. He has a video going, we have the heater going, he has some water going because he's finishing up a shave. He's got a bald head now, and he looks amazing. Not that you care, but I care. He's getting ready for our date. I'm about to go make some cookies, and I honestly can't wait to see what it is that we get into next. I also don't want to ramble, and I want to hurry up and make these cookies, because today has been a very productive day so far, and I am on fire, and our baby is kicking right now. That's so cute. Maybe they feel the passion that I feel, but next time, I cannot, like I said, if I didn't say, pregnancy brain, I hope that you achieve your goals this year, because I know I'm going to achieve a great chunk of mine. That's probably it. I am going to have a great date night with my husband. Oh my gosh, the temperature is playing with us. Say bye. No? Our ladybug friend says bye.